Hello, my name is Drew Lovren. I'm the Wellness Director at the Randolph County YMCA, and today we're going to talk about cardiovascular exercise. Cardiovascular exercise is when the heart rate is significantly increased by doing an activity, and your breathing rate could also increase while doing cardiovascular exercise. Today we're going to talk about the importance of cardiovascular exercise, how frequently, how much time you should spend doing it, some of the benefits, and the different types of cardiovascular exercise you can do. So with that being said, we'll go ahead and get started. First off, we're going to talk about frequency. So the recommended frequency for cardiovascular exercise is 5 days each week at moderate intensity. If you take up the intensity level to a vigorous intensity, it's only recommended that you should do it 3 days a week. This is not to say that you can't do it more frequently than that, but if you increase the intensity of your workouts to a vigorous intensity, you can do it a few times less or a couple times less per week and still get similar results, similar benefits. And then as far as the time goes, the recommendation for a moderate intensity would be 30 minutes. So 30 minutes, 5 days a week. And then if you do vigorous intensity, it could be limited down to 20 minutes of vigorous intensity 3 days a week. So you can kind of choose what works best for you. If you want to do the more moderate intensity and do it more times per week, do it for 30 minutes instead of 20 minutes, that works out well for a lot of people without having to really ramp up your heart rate. But some people maybe don't have the time to be able to do it that frequently, so they might want to decide to do the more vigorous intensity just so they can get it done and still get those benefits of cardiovascular exercise. So it's really up to you what you want to do, but those are some options as far as frequency and time are concerned. Next are the types of cardio exercise. So there's a lot of different types. Some of the ones that you think of the most: walking, running, biking, elliptical. These are a lot of the things that you may find in a fitness facility, but with walking and running you can really do that anywhere. Some people really like to run, and some people run because they think that's like the best form of cardio, but really what I would say the best form of cardio is the one that you will stick to and keep doing consistently. So if you don't like running, find a different method. You could walk, bike, elliptical, rowing, even playing sports is a great way to get cardio activity. I know I played a lot of tennis, haven't been playing as much lately, but I really enjoy playing sports. So there's a lot of sports that would be cardiovascular, whether it be basketball, pickleball, tennis, soccer, even baseball or softball to a lesser extent have some cardio elements when you're running. So basically any activity that elevates your heart rate would be considered cardio exercise. And you want to make sure that you're getting this in every week. You don't have to do it every day. If you did every day, you wouldn't really have time to rest your muscles, and your muscles might get overly fatigued. So you definitely want to make sure you have some breaks. But you have a lot of different options as far as cardio exercise that you can do. And the key is to find something that you enjoy doing and that you'll stick to. And some may say, well, none of these are ones that I enjoy. But once you start trying them, you'll find ones that you like better, even if you wouldn't say, oh man, I love getting on the elliptical. But you might say, oh, I can do that 3 times a week. I can do that 5 times a week, whatever it happens to be. And even if you don't meet those recommendations of amount of days, even if you're just doing it 1 time a week or 2 times a week, that's still way better than not doing it at all. So don't feel like you have to meet those recommendations right away. You may have to work your way up to it. So here are the benefits of doing cardiovascular exercise. So the big one that a lot of people talk about is weight loss. So when you're doing these exercises, getting your heart rate up, breathing hard, you're burning calories as well, and that really helps obviously with losing weight, makes your muscle stronger as well. Maybe not as much as weight training, but it definitely does work your muscles, which allows you to have a higher metabolic rate. So that definitely helps with the weight loss. Strong hearts and lungs, that's exactly what cardio exercise is focusing on. Obviously your muscles, other muscles are involved as well, but those are the key areas for cardiovascular exercise. It reduces stress, reduces risk of disease, increases bone density, and allows you to get better sleep. And all these combined allow you to have more energy. If you're sleeping better, that'll give you more energy. If you have less stress, you're going to have a lot more energy to do the things other than exercising that you're trying to accomplish with the cardiovascular exercise. So there's a lot of benefits that go beyond just your physical body. So it's really good to make sure that you're consistently getting your heart rate elevated and doing cardiovascular exercises, and you can reap these benefits. And there's others as well, but these are just a few that I listed. So now that we've talked about the frequency and time for cardiovascular exercises, the different types, the benefits, now we're going to come up with a plan as far as how you're going to improve your cardiovascular endurance. So some of you maybe are already working out doing cardio exercises, and that's great. So you maybe need to set a goal where you're going to increase your intensity, increase the amount of days that you're doing cardio exercise, the amount of time per session, whatever it happens to be. Make sure you set a goal and it's realistic and specific. The more specific you can be, the better. That will help you stick to your goal and know where you're going. If you're someone that is not currently doing any cardio exercise, you may want to start with a smaller goal. Just saying, I'm going to go get on the treadmill for 30 minutes 2 times a week, or maybe just 1 time a week. Whatever it happens to be, you need to determine what you like to do, or maybe if you don't know, go try some different things out and see what you like to do, and then start small if you haven't been doing the exercises, and then you can build from there. So I think it's really important that everyone gets in the cardiovascular exercise, keeps your heart healthy, and having your heart healthy is definitely a big deal. So I hope you guys enjoyed this presentation. Take something with you that will help you in your everyday life, and I just can't overstate the importance of keeping your cardiovascular exercise consistent so you can live a healthy lifestyle. Thank you. Have a great day.